Hi everyone, welcome back to our wellbeing series. This is me, Jyotika Bedi, founder of Happiness is Love, here for you because we care and we believe together we can build a better world for our future generation. So in our wellbeing series, today I'll be talking to you about slowing down. What does it really mean when people turn around and tell you, slow down? In fact, this morning when I did a little check-in with myself, I asked myself, how are you feeling today, Jyotika? And honestly, the answer was I felt a little swamped this morning. And then I went on to ask myself, why are you really feeling swamped? And when I did a little bit of self-inquiry, a little bit of self-audit, I realized that I was overworked. And then I went on to ask myself a very important question. So how are you going to deal with this feeling? What are you going to do? And the first thing that came up was slow down. And what does it really look like and feel like to slow down? Number one, I need to stop packing too many things in my day, and I need to just unplug and rest. So it's a beautiful reminder for me this morning, and I'm so grateful that I'm making this video because I'm getting to share with you what it really means. And this learning is for me too, because I believe when you teach, you also learn. We are all running on the treadmill of life. We're on two speeds actually. Either we are sleeping or we are like, go, 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 go. We are running. And society really pushes us because society values hustling, getting things done. I mean, I want to challenge that narrative a little bit. What does it mean to hustle to me? To me, it really means slowing down, focusing on rest, recovery, and reflection. Because at Happiness is Love, we believe that rest is the new productivity. And as we all know, rest is so undervalued. So everybody is moving at an unsustainable speed. And guess what? It is impacting our health, mental and physical, and more so, it is impacting our relationships. And we at Happiness, as you know, our mission is just one, to nurture relationships, to cultivate happiness, because all of that starts with you investing in your learning and growth. So I often observe that because of all of us being on this fast track, we'll end up suffering sometimes, and as a result, this includes us having poor quality relationships. And the quality of things that we are doing is always in a state of rush, whether it is telling our children to rush and eat their breakfast fast and get their homework done fast, or at work, getting team members to do things fast, or at home, asking people around you to do everything at a very, very fast pace, which is almost always costing us our peace of mind. And our connections and our conversations have become so distracted that we're not able to actually sit down and enjoy that moment of just having maybe a cup of tea or an enriching conversation with someone you love to spend time with. We are all feeling stressed and burnt out. It's robbing us of our creative energies, and it threatens our physical and emotional health. So I'm here because, like I said, I love to learn, and that's why I love to share, because sharing is also caring. Let's talk about 8 essential lessons for mastering the art, the science of slowing down. Number 1, wake up slowly. What does it mean? It means instead of just rolling out of your bed into your life and then allowing the day to throw arrows at you, set your alarm maybe 10 minutes before, so that you can just take that 10 minutes to wake up, to smile because you're alive, take that 10 minutes to just stretch yourself. I do something called somatic exercises where I move my neck, I move my eyes left to right. I do this with my jaw just to give my body that love and gratitude, and again being thankful for yet another day, for me to upgrade my learning, for me to upgrade my creativity and my mindset. Just that 10 minutes of stretching and drinking maybe a glass of water will remove you from that rushed action mode in the morning, and that will set a positive and calm tone for your day, because we all know that only a calm mind can be a focused mind, and that responsibility is yours and mine. So make sure that you, before you grab your phone and get distracted or even get your first cup of tea or coffee, make sure that or you dive into checking your emails, we all are guilty of that. Make sure that you make it a habit, and try this. I'm challenging you. It takes 21 days to break an old habit, but you can start building a new habit by challenging yourself for just 1 week of just taking this 10 minutes to wake up slowly and feeling good internally. Make sure that you celebrate your morning. You have a morning ritual. For me, my morning ritual is my sacred time. I connect with no one except myself, and I give myself just time for silence and a little bit of movement so that I can set out my intention for the day. Because I have 3 kids and many dogs and a lot of people that I work with, it is my responsibility to give them positive, loving energy and calm energy. I can only pour into their cup if I have fueled my own. So please go out there. I am challenging you to set a healthy morning routine, and it starts with just setting your alarm 10 minutes before your regular time. And I know you can do it. I am rooting for you. Second, identify what is important to you. Choose those 3 things, those 3 tasks for the day, so that you do them first and you'll feel good about it. For instance, my to-do list today looked like, first, making this video because this is important to me. Second, I have an online meet, a Zoom meet with my team. And third, I have to go for my son's passport appointment. So these are my 3 topmost things that I need to get done. So I wake up in the morning and I look at my to-do list and I make sure that I do the most important things. I prioritize them so that I can give them those tasks, those energy that they truly deserve. And chances are that there'll be more than 3 on your list and maybe lots and lots to do, which is true for all of us. But you have to make sure that you focus on those top 3 things that are most urgent and important for the day. And as you ease into these things of doing less, try rewarding yourself by staying focused on those important things. And you take breaks because, like I said, rest is the new productivity. Make sure you prioritize resting, taking a nap, going for a walk, just moving around the house, because I know now our new normal is to be stuck to our devices. So it is again our responsibility to make sure that we take those breaks. Third, stop eating in the car. I know we all don't have so much movement now with the pandemic. We all are at home, and home is work, work is home. But I see a lot of people who are just rushing and in the car making time to do everything, including eating their food. And this really compromises your peace of mind and also your safety. Make sure that you have time to respect your food and you do it with full attention. I have a very loving relationship with my food. When I'm eating, I keep my devices away and I just love to savor that moment of eating my food and enjoying it without it being a rush time between my appointments or things that I need to get done. The idea really is to train your mind to focus on the things that are important. And if you do this by prioritizing things that you have to do, you will not do it at the cost of your meal time, your rest time, or your me time. Fourth, choose people first. My mind chooses people first, but my actions don't always represent that. If I'm writing or working and someone just interrupts me, I might just throw one of these things like, give me a minute, give me a second, I'll be done in 5 minutes and then I'll talk to you. Think about when you are using these phrases. Maybe you use them while you're working, and that's okay too, because you do need that moment. But what about when you are checking your Instagram or your Facebook or doing laundry or other things that may be of less importance than the people around you, mostly family members who are seeking your attention? It's frustrating to be distracted, but it's even more frustrating and hurtful to be dismissed. So you can limit the need to use those phrases by setting those expectations and letting people know that yes, you need a moment. However, if you make sure that you prioritize that day and you focus your attention on the things that are important, you will also have the time to focus on the people who love you and they need your time and attention. This is so important. Number 5, release or regret. Every minute that you spend just wishing you had done things differently or being mad at things that didn't turn up better for you, you will only rob yourself of energy. In fact, before I go to bed, I have this ritual called the mental spotlight. I reflect on the day and I focus on the things that went well, things that I did well, and things that I need to do in order for me to learn for the next day. I also make a list called the I did it list, so that the things that I had set out to do, I did it, I learned, and I ticked it off from my list. What does this do? This really makes you feel happy because you inject yourself with a cocktail of 4 happy hormones. Your dopamine, your serotonin, your oxytocin levels go up because you have been able to fulfill all those tasks and things that were important to you, and you did it. So I would encourage you to make that I did it list. It will really help you release regret that we all wrestle with, and I think it's a waste of time. Being grateful, writing a letter, hugging someone you love, enjoying a meal, taking a walk in nature, creating a beautiful fun moment for your family, helping someone. All of this combats stress and boosts your immunity. A lot of people ask me that, how come you're mostly in this happy mode and a positive vibe? I'm like, guess what? It is hard work. It's daily commitment. It's conscious effort of training your mind to slow down. It's training your mind to focus on the little things that give us joy. Wallowing in regret is an unhealthy way to live our lives. You have to know what matters the most to you right now. So again, it is your responsibility to redirect your attention, to figure out what are the things that are most important to you. And this practice will change everything for you. And you will realize that you have the superpower of making magic happen because you chose to slow down. Number 6, cultivate sweetness of doing nothing. I call it el dolce far niente. What that really means is just learn to not do anything. In the day, have moments where you're just sitting with yourself, sitting in silence and doing absolutely nothing. Because what good is the hard work if we don't enjoy what we do and take moments in the day to just breathe and enjoy the sweetness of nothingness. No rules are required for this. All you have to do is just sit with yourself and savor these moments. For me, it's almost like an addiction. I make sure that I spend enough time with myself during the day so that I'm able to fuel my cup, slow down, and make it my lifestyle. Number 7, dump your fear of missing out. We all are guilty of this. We all need to just focus on what we can control and not focus on things that we can control. And I know we all have this fear of missing out. However, make sure that you focus again on those things and options that make you and your family feel loved. When I'm with my children, we make sure that we do things, especially when we go on a holiday, we don't pack our to-do list with too many things. We also pack doing nothing. Just sitting and not worrying, oh, I missed out on this and I did not do this thing well. I just focus on being goofy with my children when I travel with them. And of course, we go out and do things that they want to do, but also spend moments in just cuddling in bed and listening to music and cracking jokes and just doing nothing and not focusing on missing out on the things that we couldn't do. Last, breathe and start over. Return to the art of slowing down whenever you feel rushed and scattered. As soon as you notice that you are getting sucked in the busyness of the day, just stop. All you have to do is notice and watch yourself so that you can recognize that yes, you're slipping into the busyness or the over busyness mode. Like I did this morning when I checked in with myself, I realized that I'm packing too many things in the day and I'm feeling stressed and swamped, and I had the answer that I need to really slow down. So as long as you start to observe yourself in action and you stop and you pause, you take a deep breath, you remind yourself of slowing down, you are making a healthy choice because you are choosing your peace of mind. You are choosing your energy, which is finite. We all have only 24 hours in the day, so it is our responsibility to choose, make those choices that does not deplete us or drain us of energy, because we all know what it feels like when we get tired, we get agitated, we get angry, we react because we have not done the work of training our mind to slow down. So I hope this video was useful to you. It was a beautiful reminder to me to practice slowing down. I know you can too, because together we are better, together we shall win. Keep smiling, keep shining, and keep subscribing to our YouTube channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye from me.